Welcome to this video on the Zenwara channel. My name is Sri Satguru Buddha Rawa Bhagwan. There are different tantric practices, different tantric forms, different tantric goddesses, and different tantric gods. The tantric goddesses are all manifestations of the goddess, different functions that she has, different parts of her which have their own goddess. And it is the same for God, who has his forms as well. In the recent videos on this channel, I've revealed to you the red Tantra, the red male Tantra, which directly relates to Kalevedimi, Kamakhya Devi. You may have heard of Kamakhya and Kamakhya Temple and the tantric practices practiced there, known for black magic and connecting to the goddess. You may have heard of the stories of Kamakhya. You may have heard many things. A long time ago, when the lineages met in the past, one of the lineages that existed was the Wara lineage, the fabled lineage of the gods that walk the earth. And we interacted with many other lineages of importance. With some we made friendships, and with some we were more cautious. And in the records of some lineages even today, they talk about the Wara lineage of the gods who walk the earth. The Wara lineage was an interesting lineage in that it worked almost in like cells, with the master, the journeyman, and the apprentice. And they became gods that walked the earth, and were known as the gods of the Dharma. A long time ago, there were different practices that were formed, different gods that were worshipped. And as people met on the level, as people met, other gods were introduced with different functions. Sometimes these gods had combined functions. Sometimes they had single functions that covered them all. As the evolution of the gods became known and spread within the world, these things were once secrets, The gods were a treasure that was conserved by the lineages. The information, the details about the god, that which brought close to the god, that which gave power. And the warrior lineage interacted with other lineages and shared knowledge. Some of these knowledges were about tantric forms of God. I reveal now to you secrets about the story. In India, there is an area known as the Seven Sisters. The reason the area is called the Seven Sisters is because there are 7 forms of Tantra. Not 7 male forms in the red Tantra, as I've shown you in the recent videos. 7 different types of Tantra that fall under their goddess, and these goddesses are sisters. Now you look at Alavadimi, goddess of death, and white Tantra, sister of Kalevedimi, who I let out into creation. There are different colors of Tantra, green, orange, and they all have a sister which stands above them. a form of the goddess that connects to those forms of God which comprise the forms of the Tantra. So there are male forms of Tantra associated to Alavadimi and to the other sisters. As these forms of Tantra were developed and known in the past, they return now to the world through the Avatar, the teller of the story. What's also to be told in this story is that these forms of Tantra were once secrets, and you have to earn it to learn them. I'll leave it on this note. The war lineage and its gods walk again, and Alavadimi is released into the world. One of the 7 sisters, she joins the sister Kamakhya, Kalevedimi, in bringing about the Golden Age. We can definitely say one thing for sure. Here comes the Golden Age. Thank you for listening to this video on the Zen World channel.